Hey guys, it's Generalkidd here, and today this is probably one of my most awkward videos ever. It's an interesting thing, but just the name of it's really awkward. And we're talking about some hidden content in Halo 3, particularly on the mission Floodgate, also called Flood Foy. That's the actual name of the map, like in the files for Halo 3. So in that file, under the bipeds, and I'm using assembly to view the contents of the mission Floodgate. There's a biped called My Balls. So I was wondering what it was, and since it's a biped, I figured I'd take the Arbiter, also called the Dervish in the game files, and replace the Arbiter's model, as you can see here, called Dervish. Replace this model with, well, with My Balls. As you can see, it's a temp object, but it is a biped. So bipeds are kind of like the character models. So I wanted to see what it was. So I replaced the Arbiter's model with My Balls, and I started a co-op game on split screen. And in theater mode, let's check it out. Let's see what it looks like. So there you have it. That is what the hidden biped on Floodgate looks like in third person. In first person, it looks the same as the Arbiter because a bunch of other reasons for that. It has nothing to do with the actual biped. But in third person you can see what it looks like, and I don't know why they made it a biped, but this is what it looks like. And these are actually texture spheres, if you want to be exact or precise. But texture spheres are basically, I'm not like they're texture spheres. Let's put it at that, because I don't have like the best and most accurate explanation for it, but if you know what texture spheres are, then great. Now, what's interesting about this biped is that every biped is different in Halo. They have like their own like characteristics, different attributes and stuff. Like Marines, you can only pick up certain weapons and stuff like that. Same with elites, or some characters are bipeds, they can't get into certain vehicles and stuff like that. In the case of this biped, what's interesting is that it actually does have some attributes, like as if it were an actual character. And in this case, it it can't throw grenades. You could pick up grenades and you could switch grenades in your inventory, but you can't actually throw them. You also can't melee, which means you can't use melee weapons either, like gravity hammers or energy swords. But you can pick up, third-person weapons like the turret or the flamethrower in this case here. But that's about it. Oh, you also can't get into vehicles. So that includes ghosts, mongooses, and even actual like machine gun turrets or plasma cannons. It just won't work. Another interesting thing is that this biped is also invincible to all damage. Like as you can see, I'm taking I get impacted by damage, like from the flamethrower or from the melee impacts, but it doesn't damage my health or anything, as far as I can tell. Shields don't drop, and I'm not dying at all. So it seems like this particular biped is also invincible. I didn't make it invincible or anything. I kept all the settings default. The only thing I changed about this mission was changing the Arbiter from the actual Arbiter model to My Balls model. see why this video is so awkward to make? Everything I had to refer to these as My Balls because that's what they're actually called. But anyways. Jokes aside, like I said, these are texture spheres, and it's not uncommon to have texture spheres in a game. Like Halo Reach, there's a couple missions where you can find texture spheres outside the map. What's peculiar is that Bungie would actually make these texture spheres an actual biped. I'm not sure for what purpose. So why not just make an actual like scenery object, which makes the most sense. But for some reason, they chose to make an actual like character biped that I can actually use as a character model here. Another thing is that they called it like a temp object. Like I don't want to call it cut content because it's not like actual like content that was meant to be in the game, but they took it out later. It's just, you know, like if you look at the category it's under earlier in the video, it's under like a test category, or no, not test, temp category, meaning like they tossed in there for temporary purposes, you know, to use for testing or whatever, or just to see. And you know, temporary means that, you know, they were going to remove it, but I guess they forgot to remove it for whatever reason, and it's still here. So that's probably what happened. You know, someone at Bungie wanted to, I don't know, I guess they were trying to have fun or something, or you know, be funny, and made like these texture spheres into Biped, and they just forgot to take it out. But you know, and it doesn't appear in game. You had to mod it in using the tool, and I did show you a part of that tool earlier, and I will make a tutorial about it soon. Still working out the details, but you know, I will make a tutorial about it soon. But in the meantime, if you did find this to be interesting, you know, make sure to leave a like, and leave your thoughts in the comments as always. Make sure to subscribe if you haven't already, and stay tuned, and I will see you guys next time. Hey guys, I just wanted to mention that this video was brought to you in part by Raid Max Dracon Gaming Chairs. They sent me one recently, and it's pretty awesome. Like, I've never had one before. It's my first one, and I like it a lot. You know, I wish I got it sooner actually, but yeah, you know, you guys should check it out. It's pretty cool. I'll put the link to their website in the description below in this video, so just, you know, check it out, and yeah, I'll see you guys next time.